Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You got your boy Wally here, and today we're going to be talking about what transpired week 14 as far as the picks between me and the guys, and then of course I'm going to get into these week 15 picks, and we're going to be talking about the road to the playoffs, man. How the playoffs looking? Who do you guys think is the next best? Who do you guys think will be in contention coming down the wire of these games so far? And then yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just leave it there at that point right there. But give me a moment of your time before I start this off. Right? Okay. Well, so from last week's, right? Once again, if you listen to the videos that we've been out here, that I've been out here making picks on, for me and first also letting you know what the other guys have picked, you remember that Jay is the winner of this week. Of that week, 12 wins, 1 loss. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on out here. 12 wins, 1 loss. This man has almost, if the Rams didn't screw the Bills, he would have literally cleared this whole week again. And it's so crazy because by now, again, just checking up the addition of the records right now, he is literally catched up with these 2 weeks being clean with nothing but straight wins. He's literally catched up and closed the gap amongst himself with Marcus. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm still leading though, but it's still crazy. I came in second with 10 wins, 3 losses, and Marcus 8 wins and 5 losses. Marcus has chose to fumble the bag that past week. Now, granted, when I say fumble the bag, I mean, honestly, he didn't really fumble the bag. Well, actually, in some ways he did. Let's see here. The Bills, I mean, that's across the board, so he couldn't fumble that. The Bears, honestly, I didn't know that, what's that boy name? What's that boy name, man? What's the young cat name, bro? Yeah, I didn't know Brock Purdy was going to be back in the game, so I think that's probably why that was a consideration of why he didn't pick them, because I didn't pick him either. Chargers. Look, I'm not even going to speak about him picking the Chargers. Titans, I mean, that was a toss-up game. I picked them too, so I didn't even know that was going to even work out. And then Packers, that was close as it was. It is what it is. I mean, granted, there were certain things that people are saying about how that game transpired, which I don't knock what people saying out there, but just as much I don't knock people saying what they would have thought about the Chiefs and Chargers game, but even then, same thing. But nonetheless, overall, Jay once again won this week. I got second, Mark got third, and like I said, he's closing the gap. Eventually, I'm gonna definitely really get on our little scoreboard and really start adding those up. But so far right now, it's lit like 100 plus. Like I said, I'm pretty much still in first. Marcus is still in second for now, and Jay's right there. Like he's right there and there. He's like now this is a real battle between who will jock for first, who will be in second, third. So this is really crazy. Which honestly, it's crazy how down the wire Jay wants to now start making like good picks that are just a little bit asinine. And granted, some of these picks that he's winning on are just because he just randomly picked the right team. I mean, some of them we agreed on, but other than that, Lord have mercy, I don't know how the heck. I just don't know. But nonetheless, man, that's week 14, man. That's week 14. I don't even want to talk about that damn week. Let's get into these picks, man. Let's get into these picks. So, for the first game of the Thursday night, which is tonight, we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers in a rivalry game of the NFC West. And also for the jockeying of position, because right now in this position, we got the Rams at 7-6. We got the 49ers at 6-7. Again, this is a battle to see which one of these guys will make it out there, because it is a close fight between all four division of the NFC West between the Seahawks, the Rams, the Cardinals, and the 49ers. Again, this will be major for the Rams to win this because it puts them in place to take over against the Seahawks if the Seahawks were to magically fail against their opponents in the same week throughout this week on Sundays. So this is very much up there, to really hold this game into contention. But right now, let's just get back to it. So who's winning this game? So for me, I picked the 49ers, knowing that Brock Purdy's back. And for Marcus and Jay, they're picking the Rams to win this game. All right. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens in this game. This is going to be a good one for sure. Because not only is this a rivalry game, this is also a jockeying for position in the division. And it's a Thursday night football game, baby. Nothing better. Let's move on. Next game, we got Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cleveland Browns. And in this game, we got me and Jay choosing the Chiefs. Marcus is choosing the Cleveland Browns. We'll see how that game turns out on that Sunday. Next lineup, we got the Cincinnati Bengals going against the Tennessee Titans. And in this game, we all agree that the Bengals are winning this game. Next lineup, we got the Washington Commanders going against the New Orleans Saints. And in this game, we got the Commanders for the clean sweep. Next lineup, we got the Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens going against the New York Giants. And in this game, we have another clean sweep for the Ravens. Next on up, we got the Dallas Cowboys going against the Carolina Panthers. And in this game, we have me taking the Panthers, fuck the Cowboys, and both Marcus and Jay taking the Cowboys, or as they would say, the Cowgirls. Next on up, we got the New York Jets going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And for the Lord of Christ, Lord have mercy, please. Aaron Rodgers, fuck this up. I'll never vote for this team ever again. Me and Marcus are going for the Jets. Jay's going for the Jaguars. Let me find out they lose against Mac Jones. Oh, more. Lord have mercy. Next on up, we got the Miami Dolphins going against the Houston Texans. Actually, this is also another good game as well, for the simple fact that Dolphins can play very ugly for the Houstons because, of course, this could be a nice telling loss for them as well as far as they going in. Now, granted, they are the head lead of their division overall, and the chances for the Colts to actually get over are very slim. So, yeah, but most importantly, this actually helps the Dolphins if they can actually win this game, because if they're magically able to win all last 4 games, this could help them get into the wild cards if they're able to. Now, this is by chance, so we'll see what happens. But in this game, me, Marcus, and Jay all agreed that the Dolphins are winning this game. Next on up, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Denver Broncos. And in this game, we all agree that the Broncos are winning this game. Next on up, we got the Buffalo Bills going against the Detroit Lions. Now, this is another great game. Lord have mercy. Because the Bills can come up here and ruin the Lions' race to get that bye week. Or the Lions just keep proving that they're the team to beat. We will see what transpires. But right now, and let's not forget, the Bills can still have a chance to quote unquote get the bye themselves. Now, granted, I think if the Chiefs win against Cleveland, I think they're locked after that. In my opinion, I think at that point they're locked in. As far as I know, I believe they would be locked in by that time. But I don't know when the NFL is going to make that decision. But yeah, but hey, if anything, win this game now to hope for better chances later, if possible. Nonetheless, in this game, me and Jay are going for the Lions, and Marcus is going for the Bills. This will be one of those great games this week. This is one of the many great games this week for sure to watch. Like, you got to watch these games. You got to watch it. Yeah, you got to watch it, baby. Next on up, the next good game that you got to watch this week. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Philadelphia Eagles. And in this game, I'm the only one picking the Steelers, while both Marcus and Jay are both picking the Eagles in this game. Now, this is definitely going to be also good as well because, A, this gives the Steelers an opportunity to somewhat ruin it for the Eagles. And for all you Lions fans, you will more likely be voting for the Steelers your damn self because you also need to keep the Eagles at bay from trying to take your bye week just in case if you lost. And I say just in case because it all depends, right? So, yeah, you would want this team to win at this point. But this is going to be a good game for sure. This is going to be one of those test games to see if they can get I choose to see this as a Steelers test game because I want to see them do some decency. Again, this is their proven year. You feel me? This is their proven year. They did so far good, but now let's see what you look like when it comes to a lot of other good teams across the board. So let's see how they do in this game. Again, I'm expecting some high favorites from the Steelers because I don't believe that the Eagles are really what people think or would believe they to be. I mean, granted, yes, they came back from where they were at the time, but it all looks good when you just sneak up on people. But the reality is, I don't think so. They're that type of team overall. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe they may prove me wrong. But next lineup, we got New England Patriots going against the Arizona Cardinals. And in this game, this is a clean sweep because everyone's going for the Cardinals in this one. Everyone's going for the Cardinals. Next lineup, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going against the Los Angeles Chargers. And in this game, we got a clean sweep for the Bucs. You dig? Next on up, we got the Sunday night football game where we got the Green Bay Packers going against the Seattle Seahawks. And like I said, that division is hurting because let's say hypothetically the Packers do win this game and put an L on the Seahawks. This can actually help the Rams if they win their game and take a step further in the leaderboard as far as running that game. But of course, that would mean the 49ers have to punch the Rams to make sure they take a back seat so they don't take the Seahawks lead. But we'll see what happens. But in this game, though, we got Marcus and me for the Packers. Jay is going for the Seahawks to win this game. Let's see how this all turns out on the Sunday night's game. This is another very important game to watch. Also, don't forget, I didn't mention this, but the Bucs game, let me see. Yeah, let me remind myself. This game also is important to watch as well because the Chargers can screw over the Bucs in this manner right here because the Bucs are 7-6. The Falcons are creeping right behind them. So if they take an L in this game, the Falcons can win their easy game against the Raiders, which could bring Falcons back into contention to take over the division. So this is a game to watch just as well. But let me move this forward. And okay, got there. Now, we got a doubleheader for the Monday night football game. And the first one is a rivalry game between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Boy, now it's good. Now, is this game going to be really that good? No. But is it a game to watch? Oh, yes, indeed. Because Lord knows. Lord knows. And I made a bet with somebody on another platform that I'm willing to throw away 2 wins from the past weeks if they win this game alone. And if I win, then I get $20. Lord, I know betting ain't good, but I'm telling you right now, there ain't no way in hell I expect the Vikings to lose against the Chicago Bears. Not at this point. And especially when they lost against the 49ers after Brock Purdy came back. They should be nowhere in hell that this should happen. Nowhere in hell. So I praise that this doesn't happen. But for this game, the whole team is saying that the Vikings are going to win this game and the Browns are going to take a L. So I don't expect no Bears to win this game. But Lord knows the Bears can somehow make some crazy worldly mistake and then come in here trying to play Mr. Upset Vikings. Let me find out. Y'all motherfuckers let these ninjas upset y'all in this game. I'll be pissed. I'll lose my mind. Let me find out. Let me find out. Lord knows. Last but not least, the second half of the Monday night games, which is just pretty much mediocre, is the Atlanta Falcons going against the Las Vegas Raiders. And in this game, it's a clean sweep for the it's a clean sweep for the Falcons in this game. Clean sweep for the Falcons. Now, that's all the games for the week. But right now, let's talk about where everyone's at. So in the AFC, we got the Bills with a dominant lead in the AFC East. We got the Chiefs with the Chargers and the Broncos in the West. In the North, we got Steelers, Ravens. In the South, we just got the Texans. All right. Next on up, we got in the NFC East, we got the Eagles with the Commanders. In the West, we got pretty much, you can say, a four-way dance with the whole division because, like I said, the whole division is just scrapping for survival at this point. Shoot. Wait, do they even get a chance? Yeah, but they got to win all four. Yeah, so they're scrapping for survival at this point. At the North, you got the Lions, Vikings, and Packers. And then last but not least, in the South, you got pretty much two candidates, which is the Bucks and the Falcons. And maybe even the Saints if they magically win the last four games. But chances are they probably won't. But yeah, this division is pretty looking ugly. I mean, also let me go back to the AFC. Dolphins also have a chance if they choose to make it. Bengals may have a chance if they can scrub up a lot of wins. Colts may have a chance if they can scrub up a lot of wins. But those are all based on chance. But with that said, guys, man, look, man, y'all come in here, y'all tell me where y'all see the upcoming of these playoffs, what team's gonna make it in the AFC, what teams are gonna make it in the NFC, and how these things are gonna go down. Man, it's been good. See you guys next time. Peace out.